What's up, everybody? Big Cop Diesel coming at you. I gotta squat down a little bit so I can get in the camera here. So what I'm gonna do here is I am doing a quick video on how to do some garlic chicken. There's a Instagram page called Keto Daily, Keto, something like that. They incidentally have a very similar recipe on right now. Mine is not keto friendly, meaning I'm not putting any cheese or anything, cream cheese or anything like that in it. This is actually a low carb, low fat option here. It's only going to take, about 10 minutes to do. And if you guys have any questions, feel free. I gotta remember the camera's over there. If you guys got any questions, feel free to hit me up. I will glance at the phone while I'm doing this. And then of course, if I don't get to you before the live stream is over, just still post your questions below the video and I'll make sure I answer. My plan is to also share this on my other platforms, so this is kind of an experiment for me. If it goes well and you guys like it and you want more stuff, I will definitely add more content. Alright, enough blabbing, here we go. Okay, so what I got here is I've got some chicken. This is just like Amish country thin sliced chicken breast. It's not, free range or any of that stuff. And like I like to tell people, there's good, better, and best when it comes to the different food. If you have the financial wherewithal and money's not really an option for you, or you're somebody that doesn't really care about the money, the goal is to eat healthy, then obviously you want to do free range, grass-fed, that kind of stuff. For me, I just buy whatever's cheapest. I'm on a bodybuilder diet, so which means a bodybuilder budget, so I gotta get the most bang for my buck. So this isn't the cheapest chicken out there, but it also isn't the most expensive. So I got my wok heating up. As you see, I sprayed some cooking spray in there. And then what I'm gonna do here, kitchen shears are one of the best inventions ever. So this keeps you from having to get out a cutting board and dealing with that kind of stuff. So all I'm gonna do here is just take the chicken breast. I'm gonna cut it in slices here, strips. As you can see, this is just real quick and easy. Now, one thing when you cook in a wok, you have to have the heat up a little bit higher, and you want to keep everything moving around because of the way it's designed, but it will cook fast, so just be aware of that. This chicken breast is trimmed pretty good, but there's a little bit of fat I don't want, which again makes this nice and convenient. I can cut as I go, and if I need to do something above and beyond what they did when they cut it, I'm already set up for it, so that's good. Alright, so making sure to keep washing my hands here. I just had some raw chicken in my hand. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going to brown the chicken, make sure it gets cooked evenly. And when you're cutting up your meat, you want to make sure that you cut it into even sized pieces. When you cook anything that you cut up, you want to make sure that you cut it in evenly sized pieces so everything cooks at the same time. Alright, so what else do I got going on? I've got the chicken. I've got some Korean barbecue sauce. There is 4 carbs in this. A serving size is 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to add in some finely chopped garlic, and the garlic is in olive oil, so that's where the oil is going to come from once I add this in. And I also have some garlic sauce, and for those of you that aren't familiar with garlic sauce, it's pretty spicy. I wanted to have a little more kick, even though honestly I could get away with just using this because this is plenty hot. but I'm going to add some garlic paste in there too. The other thing I'm going to do is I bought steamer bag of broccoli. This happens to be ranch flavored. If I'd have thought about it, I would have grabbed just plain broccoli in a steamer bag for this dish, because I feel like, well, I won't even taste the ranch once all the spicy stuff gets in there with it. But if I had thought about it, I would have got plain. But I normally get the season, because normally I'll have this with a chicken breast, or I'll have it with a beef patty or something, so that the flavor here is good to go. But anyways, so this is supposed to be in a microwave for about 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. I'm actually only going to put it in there for about 3 minutes, because it's going to go in here. So it doesn't need to cook all the way. I don't want my broccoli soft and mushy. I want it a little bit crunchy. I'm a texture guy. If you want your broccoli softer, then of course you could obviously cook it as long as you want. But you got to remember also, if you're meal prepping, you don't want to make it too mushy, because then by the end of the day, or possibly even the next day when you get to it, it's going to be pretty nasty. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave real quick. And like I said, that's going to go in there for just 3 minutes instead of the recommended 5, because I'm going to finish cooking it in here. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's cooking up pretty quick. I mean, it's only not going to take very long. The other thing is you want to make sure you don't overcook your chicken, because then it'll be dry and nasty. So that's kind of another big consideration. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, get a big old fork full of this minced garlic and olive oil. That's where my fat source is coming from. The garlic has a lot of health benefits, including being very good for your blood, for your circulation. It's a bunch of good benefits. So I use quite a bit of garlic and stuff. Alright. I'm gonna wait till the last minute to put these two in, because they don't really need to be in there that long. Got about 1.5 minutes left on the broccoli there. As you can see, I'm cleaning as I go. Back when I was a teenager working in the restaurant, my boss always said you should have a rag in one hand, cook with one hand, rag in the other, always cleaning. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down on it, because this chicken's pretty brown now. Alright. So we are just about done, guys. This is a very quick and very easy meal here. Now, if you're not low carb, and you most certainly could take this meal and combine it with rice. You could combine it with potatoes, really. I mean, you really can do whatever you want. So you got options. Alright, so it's all done. Well, mostly done. Take a look in here. as you can see there. So this is pretty much done. And this broccoli is only going to be in there for a minute here. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Korean barbecue sauce in here. Just going to finish that up. And I'm going to put in my garlic sauce. Not a whole lot. This stuff's very, very spicy. So, give everything a nice little stir so that everything gets coated with the sauce. And that most important, that last dab of garlic sauce gets all over everything, because you don't want too much of that in one bite. And there you have it, guys. Garlic chicken. So I hope that this was nice and easy enough for you to do. As you see, it took me, by the timer here, so a little over 10 minutes, about 11 minutes 30 seconds here. But now I have that'll get me 3 or 4 meals. All right, everybody. Hopefully you guys like this. If you want me to do more, just let me know.